What's up, guys? This is Mac.
And I'm Dom. What's up, man?
And we are checking out the new
Zombies.
Black Ops Escalation Call of the Dead trailer. And we are going to do a little bit of a breakdown here and check it out. Yeah, dude, this is going to be insane. So as we can see right here in the first scene, this is, it looks like it's on a boat and the lighthouse in the background. Should be cool. There's a lighthouse. Do you think we'll be able to go onto the lighthouse?
I think it's just for looks, honestly.
Yeah, I hate to say it. As much as I want to be able to get to the lighthouse, unfortunately, I think it's just for looks.
It'd be the ultimate camping spot, though, because the spiral staircase up to the top.
Oh,
You'd be able to, like, claymore the whole stair and then camp out on top and just get four people.
It would be, that would be a great spot. As you can see, we just saw the 4 new characters, a couple new guys, which we'll actually see them introduced here later on in this trailer, so we won't talk about them quite yet. So right here, this is a zombie climbing up a chain, right?
Yeah, that's like from the anchor for the ship.
Yeah, so I assume you start off on the actual ship, and if zombies are climbing up chains and shit, that's not a good thing.
It makes it a little more like 3-dimensional because you're used to just shooting like a 2-dimensional like wall with a window, and and so like this makes it a little more 3-dimensional. And so if they're coming at different angles, you'll have to kind of if you got used to just aiming straight, you'll have to change.
It's gonna be interesting because like you can see just from this zombie climbing the chain here that. Yeah, they're going to be coming from the ground and from the ceiling, and I think there's going to be a little bit more of a dynamic feel to where these zombies are going to be attacking you from, which is not a good thing. And right here, you see, does that look like a new zombie?
They look super detailed, almost, like from the show Walking Dead.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reference to this. The Call of Dead to Walking Dead. There's actually one of the new characters, which we'll get into in a minute, is from The Walking Dead. If you guys haven't seen that show, it's a great show. But yeah, it looks like maybe that's like a sea, like
like pirates or something.
Like a pirate zombie or a zombie from the ocean of some sort. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they have a new zombie who has new abilities. Who knows? This looks pretty crazy though. I mean, it's.
Yeah, because I know from Ascension, the zombies we used to do a roll, but maybe this one they have different moves that they do, or
maybe harder to kill. As you can see, there's a couple guys in like scuba suits, zombies in scuba suits or something. But and the whole style of it really looks like a movie like.
Yeah, cinema definitely.
Yeah, cinema exactly, and it seems like it's big reference to. Almost like a take on a movie.
And I'm interested to see if during the actual map, if there'll actually be cinematics, like because they have these characters, and so because I know they'll be saying stuff to each other, but will there actually be like when you're playing like a video game, there's like cinematics interrupting the actual like game. If you get to like level 25 or level 30,
that would be very cool if we get that new feature. I mean, they've already talked about how they're expanding. This zombie map is going to be much expanded, much more than we've ever seen on a zombie map. And this one, looks more like they're putting a story behind it. And as you can see right now, we're getting into characters which we haven't really
seen at all.
We haven't really seen characters. But right here, you see the first character, Danny Trejo. Yeah. And he's in a couple different movies.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's an interesting choice for a zombie map. I mean, I would have never expected that. Expected to see her in a
killing vampires.
In a Call of Duty game, let alone a Black Ops zombie map. But hey, first girl we've ever seen in a zombie map, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Robert England, and as you can see there, he was wielding a pitchfork.
That has to be badass.
Yeah, so
he has a pitchfork.
I mean, maybe the introduction to more melee weapons, which I'm a huge fan of. That would be completely awesome.
That means you have more ammo on the actual maps because you guys know how fast you run out of ammo.
And then Michael Rooker, who this is one of the characters from The Walking Dead. So Walking Dead kind of reference right here, and I absolutely love him in Walking Dead. So I think it is very cool to see him in a zombies map. We see a chain gun going off, maybe
Death Machine.
Yeah, excuse me, Death Machine.
Yeah.
Messing up my references, but maybe it's not just a power up anymore. Maybe you can actually acquire it another way. That'd be very cool. We'll have to see. And then
new perks. I assume there'll be new perks too.
Yeah, that would be very cool. And then this has got to be the most epic thing about this new map and this new zombies gameplay. George Romero is the zombie boss in this map. Now, couple things. We've never seen a zombie boss.
That's
in any of the the zombie maps.
As far as bosses, we've seen dogs in Kino. We've seen monkeys in Ascension.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen the scientist in 5. But but
we haven't really seen a boss. And on top of that, it's George Romero who helped with the map. He's actually in the game as a zombie boss, and this is ridiculous. You see him coming out of the water he looks like he's dual wielding 2 melee weapons. What? I don't even know what that is. A lightning hammer or some shit.
He's Thor reincarnated.
All I know from looking at this is I'm a little worried. Like when I see this guy coming out of the water when playing the new map, I am gonna be running and gunning. I'll tell you that. Like that's a little freaky. A zombie wielding a lightning hammer.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna set a bunch of traps, lay all these claymores, see if it can take him out.
Yeah, slow him down as much as possible. This looks absolutely insane. So it's gonna be a pretty crazy map. As you can see here, a zombie coming from the ceiling. So like we said, more depth with the zombies, a little bit more. Yeah, vertical instead of horizontal gameplay.
Yeah, not only are you looking in a 360 degree, you're looking up, down.
Everywhere. You're looking everywhere. Yeah. And as you can see here, as the game ends, we have, a quick action scene. All right, this new gun, what is that? It's almost like a thunder gun.
Originally, the gun that looks most like it is a Wonder Waffle, and that's like a lightning chain gun, basically. Yeah. But this gun looks different because, on the actual gun you can see
what does it
B11.
Say? B11?
But
HB11?
HB11.
It looks like a lightning gun of some sort, and it's shooting a purple blast, it looks like.
Maybe that's the only thing that can kill the zombie boss.
Maybe. Or maybe a drop from a zombie boss.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities with that, but let me just say that gun looks pretty incredible.
I'd take that over the thunder gun or the ray gun.
Yeah, it's got to be an upgraded thunder gun of some sort. Who knows? We'll have to wait and find out. But first look, right here before it ends, dual wielding machetes. So like we said, more melee weapons, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, maybe you can upgrade melee. Who knows?
Upgrade melee.
Yeah.
Oh my, that would be awesome. Just another new feature they're adding. So, as we said, a completely new zombie map coming out May 3rd called Call of the Dead, and I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah, I know that we will be playing it the day it comes out, and we'll be playing a lot of it. So, be sure to check out those videos when it does come out. I'm Mac.
And I'm Dom.
And we will see you guys on the zombie apocalypse.